The show will start in 1 minute. The show is about to start in...
Hemos llegado muy lejos desde 2005, desde una idea atrevida a un movimiento global, desde cero a más de 300 millones de dólares en ingresos. Pero en el panorama general, esto no ha hecho más que empezar. El potencial es enorme. En las próximas décadas, el mercado de omega 3 tendrá un valor de unos 200.000 millones de dólares. En cada categoría, siempre hay un actor que toma la delantera y se adueña del terreno. ¿Quién será el dueño de la nutrición personalizada basada en pruebas? Habrá muchos factores en juego, pero hay algo que destaca por encima del resto: la ambición. La ambición de Cincino es enorme. Esperamos 1.000 millones de dólares en ventas en los próximos 3 o 4 años, 20 millones de clientes para 2035, 100 millones de clientes para 2050. Pero las cifras por sí solas no lo conseguirán. Su ambición sí. Su estado de ánimo, su decisión de construir una vida y el negocio que antes solo imaginaba. Su deseo de mejorar la salud de las personas, su disciplina para presentarse cada día, sin excepción, incluso cuando se pone difícil, especialmente cuando es difícil. La ambición nos trajo aquí. La ambición nos llevará allí.
Hello everyone, good evening. We have translation. Nous avons la traduction en français. Aussi, vous devez cliquer là-bas. Tenemos traducción en español. Podéis hacer clic en interpretación. And welcome to our event every Sunday and into Sunday in Action. And today we have somebody very special. Somebody that I met this week, somebody that really impressed me, a young guy, full of energy, full of charisma. He's been in network marketing for 5 years and 1 more in Zinzino. He's only 30 years old, and he became in 1 year president in Zinzino. I was really impressed by his personality, his knowledge, his excitement, and really it's a person that we need to listen to. And I have the pleasure of having him today with all of us. So please give him a very, very welcome to Ivan Martinek.
Okay, hello everyone. Very happy to be here with you guys. Thank you very much, Miriam. I'm very thankful that you invite me for this call, and it would be my pleasure to share some of my knowledge and maybe a little bit also my story. First of all, I need to say that I didn't know Miriam before I met her in person in Sweden, and to knowing her with the husband, it was a huge surprise, because usually I'm not meeting people which have such long experiences in network marketing. So for me, meeting Miriam was a big inspiration, and I need to tell to all of you that you have really amazing leader, because her personality and her heart is really beating so much for the team, and her values are fantastic. So she inspired me during 3 days working together dramatically, and I think she's the she's on the best place to showing people how to live better and how to inspire others. Let me tell you something about me. So I'm from Slovakia, and I'm single father. So I'm raising my daughter, which is 10 years old. It's 1 week the mother and 1 week me. So when I am father, I'm really focused just to be on father, and secretly I'm also working. So my daughter don't know that I'm secretly working. But when I am working, I'm working like full power. Sometimes I can work even 15 hours. You know, many people, they say you cannot work more, you need to work more efficient. But I think it's very important, if you have any free time and you want a legacy for your family, and you want to be financially and time free, you really need to push first years in network marketing. Or, as I know, guys, you are not here also so long. So basically, once I started network marketing, it was 2019. I will share a little presentation also with you. I was doing my first 5 years only online. So no any offline meeting. I didn't meet one person outside of the Zoom or social media. So practically, I had only one event a year, and the rest of the activities I was doing only online. Since I came to Zinzino, the things little changed, and I started working also offline. I started meeting people and doing the business in a little different way. But I will show you how I built my income with the previous company only online, and I was 100,000 euro earner for more than 1 year, stable every month. And once I came to Zinzino, I was really climbing the ranks. I think first month I did Royal Crown, and then every month I rank up one. So Royal Crown, next month I was Black Crown, next month Ambassador, and so on. So in 7 months, I achieved the president rank. I need to tell you that this would be not possible to achieve if I would do all my meetings in person. I really believe that it's very important that we are not working just one way, but we are trying also multiple different ways. Is here someone who is working online, who is also working, let's say, on Instagram or Facebook or TikTok or any? Just write me to the chat if here is like yes or no. It would be great if you stay a little active and just tell me if you are working online or not. So just yes, no. Okay, so we have one answer. That's fantastic. I love your activity, guys. Okay, perfect. Now it's coming better. Perfect. Okay, so as you are working online, you will understand what I will talk about, and I need to tell you one very important thing, which I will share with the third slide. But it's very, very important that in the online space you can do, let's say, you can reach out 100 people in 1 day. When we are talking offline, you have no possibility to meet 100 people a day. Imagine on this Zoom, we just manage it. Let's say Miriam manage it for 1 week. It's for everyone for free. Anyone can come, you can invite the prospects, and we target 134 people. This would be not possible to organize every week. So the power of the social media is really strong, and the Zoom like this, you can even organize for your prospects or for your team or for your customers. You can organize it even twice a day. So if you would be like really into, you can reach out 100 people in the morning and 100 people in the afternoon, which if we are working offline would be not possible. And I will show you some ways how to do the things. So let me share my screen. And actually, it's very interesting because I knew that I'm coming on Miriam's Zoom, so I translated a little bit also in Spanish. So okay, hopefully everything is okay. Miriam, you can hear me and see it?
Perfectly well. Thank
Okay,
you.
Great. So you will see like strategy and estrategia in Spanish. So we will have two, and also you have there like a QR code. So if you want to see how I work, you can also check on the QR code. You will go directly to my Instagram. So the history is I started in 2020, extremely overweight. I was 130, almost 130 kilo. Now I am 83. Sorry, I was 127. Yeah. So I started with network marketing, no money, everything crashed during the Corona when I had my different businesses and I didn't have money to pay my employers. So I decided to start network marketing. In 2021, I really took it serious and I organized, this is the only event which I organize once a year. I had there 13 people, but in that time already on my Zooms were around 100 or 150 people. And I need to tell you one very interesting thing, that in my first 6 months, I earned totally zero. So in my first 6 months, I didn't know what to do, how to do, but I didn't give up. And after 6 months, I recruited my first person, and my commission that month was month number 7, and it was 60 euro. And I told to myself, like, once I receive the money on my bank, that I'm gonna be millionaire from this profession. So I trust this profession and I put everything in, and I seen so many people which succeed in network marketing. So I knew that I will be another one. So that was what was holding me in this industry. Even I was making zero, I really had the dream, and the dream in these days just come true. And in 2024, I become a triple diamond with Valentus, where I had already the 100,000 euro monthly for several months, like a lot. And I was very clever with the money, so I'm having like really amazing life. But in 2025, it came acquisition, and Valentus was taken by Zinzino or acquired. And I can tell you that I was not so happy. I was not. It was very hard. I lost 60 or 70% of my team. I gained again 15 kilos, and I didn't know how to take this opportunity because it was very different, everything, you know. But I again trust my intuition. I trust my vision. I knew that this is my only company where I want to stay. And thanks to amazing employers and culture in Zinzino, I stayed here, and now you can see 2026 I'm on the presidential rank, and I have amazing cross lines, same like is Miriam and other people in Zinzino. So that's really great. So let me tell you some facts about the online world. So in 2020, there was 2.6 billion users of smartphones. But now, last year, the number just get doubled. And from 2025, we have 5.3 billion users of smartphones. But what is even more interesting, that 76% consider themselves addicted to their phones. 74% use the phone as alarm, or if you can see, 62% of the people check their phones 160 times per day. So if you want to offer your opportunity, you need to really get to people's phones. And you can get them through the social media, through the viral content, through the consistency, and through so many ways, which I'm going to show you. But you need to think about social media not like something very scary, but you need to think about opportunity, how people can always see your product, how people always can see your opportunity, how you can help them financially, and how you can improve the health of the people. So when we are talking about how to get to people's smartphone and where they can see it, here is some funny pictures, because you can see that people are using the phone when they are cooking, when they are in gym, when they are driving, when they are in the toilet, public bus, when they are playing with the kids, they are on the phone, in school, in the shopping center. Already kids, when they born, we are giving them the phone to watch. And this is nothing wrong. It's just like this era of mobile phones, smartphones is here. And if you want to be successful, you need to get to the social media and to the screens of your potential customers and partners. I believe if you see these pictures, you can find yourself on one of these pictures and imagine that the guy sitting on the toilet will just see the opportunity, or the girl in the gym will see the balance oil or some, let's say, weight loss product or energy drink while she is lacking the energy. Or the woman which is in the bed cannot sleep, and she will see the advertising on the Viva, and she will be so excited because next day she gonna order, or even in the bed, and she gonna be excited that she finds something during she cannot sleep, she finds some help. So think about it, that what we are posting is not just random things, but behind the screens there is always some customers or people which can buy our products. And what is very important, don't expect that the result would come very fast. You can see me in 2020, I started with 3,000 followers, and that was already 1 year of very hard working. In 2023 I have 53,000, and in 2026 I had which is now 78,000 followers. That means every year I grow 10,000 followers, and that's 10,000 people which are constantly, daily having my profile in the phone. And when you see the beginning, I had 600 impressions, and when you see 2026, I have 3.1 million views in 30 days. But I'm not doing anything special. It's just being consistent with a little quality content. And many times I'm not posting practically what I don't want what I don't feel comfortable. So for example, in my house, I'm posting only from the first floor, but second and third floor, I'm never showing people where I live, how is the privacy. But from the first floor, kitchen and the living room, we are posting with my daughter or me alone. So you always need to be very careful what you want to show people and what they want to see. So I think that my social media growth is in the first place is the consistency. So if you are thinking to take this seriously, you really need to think long term as a network marketing. So once you start, you're gonna do it like every day, continuously. The social media platforms where what we are using and where we are promoting the business is Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, LinkedIn, WhatsApp, and the Zoom is the last one. For me, when I was starting, the most great was Facebook, but now I'm working, I would say 95% only on Instagram. But I would say that always you choose one social media, and with that social media you really focus. What I'm doing on the Instagram, I set up my account in that way that anything what I post on Instagram, it's going directly on the Facebook. So anyone with few clicks, you can set it up in the settings. So you set up that all the activity which you have on Instagram is going through the Facebook. And also you can set up that from all the stories from Instagram will go directly to the stories on WhatsApp. Okay, what is very interesting for WhatsApp, that I have many team members which did customer groups in WhatsApp. And what is very good advice, they put all customers in the WhatsApp group, and the customers are sharing between each other the testimonials. And what is great about this, that if you are, for example, seller, and you have there 100 customers, you tell your friend, can you mention that in this group, can you mention that you were using collagen and how it helped you? So a random person write, okay, today was my 5th day with collagen boost, and I really love the taste and how it affects my face. And after, people start asking, those real testimonials. So you can even connect the customers in the WhatsApp group chat, or you can do for them on Facebook closed closed group for customers, and there they can share the testimonials or even in the chat. So this is just by the side. And for me, it's very important that followers and likes really doesn't matter. So it doesn't matter how many followers you have and how many likes you get, but what is important, before you start meeting or before you text someone, if they are checking your profile, they see who you are from this profile. So how you present yourself before you even speak to the people, and what is the message which you are sending from your profile to the audience. So for me, everyone can see that I am network marketing leader, I am father, and I love traveling, and I love good food. Okay, so this needs to be in some combination. So if I'm going to someone, they already know that I am father of my daughter, because they know it from the social media, and they have already some, let's say, some inspiration from my posts. So once I write them the cold message, I will show you also the ideas about cold message. Once I send them the cold message, they are really interested to know a little bit more about me because they know me already from profile. So if you are sending your cold messages to the random people and they are not answering you, maybe the problem is not the message, but maybe the problem is that your profile is not okay. So that's a little late. So that means that your profile is maybe not that attractive. And usually if you write to someone cold message, whatever it is, first they go to your profile to see who you are, and then they decide on the profile if they want to speak with you or not. Usually in the statistics, you have 6 seconds to attract the person. So if we are talking about stories, the people, they are watching your story 4 seconds in average. And if we are talking about profile, they are watching 6 seconds. So you need to really catch the attention of the people. So it needs to be a little bit attractive. And don't expect that people will contact you. So I would say, like, very nice profile. I am president. I'm earning a lot of money. I can say that I really look like good. I'm self-confident, but still I need to text 20 to 30 people by myself every day, because I don't want to wait that someone will reach out to me. I will take the importance of my business to my own hands, and I'm really texting to everyone. I know it's not maybe, how I would say, it's not maybe very, very sexy to writing the people, but once you get used to it and starting daily the new conversations, you will just fall in love, because you will fall in love with the process, because you will have always some new ideas, and you will have always some people to presenting the business or opportunity. And here I want to show you that the numbers really doesn't matter, because if you see on the right side, I have one influencer with 1.2 million followers. She posted the collagen, and I don't remember exactly, but I think she sell only 3 pieces. But then I have Daphne, which has 1,600 followers, but she's mother, she's very close to the audience, and she's top team 200 in 8 weeks. Okay, so this is very huge difference. She have only 1,600 and she have 1.2 million. But what is wrong with me and the big influencers, that if you have very big numbers, then the people are not that interested and they don't trust you. But if you have small numbers and you are a micro influencer, or the person which is trustable, which they can see from profile or stories or highlights, then obviously they are more, they want to buy from you much more because they trust you. Okay, so how is my strategy and how I work is the attract, connect, build trust, follow up, and duplicate. I know it sounds very easy, but I'm really attracting by my profile. So that's what I explain you about posting always something different, not only posters of the products, but you post how you're preparing the, let's say, weight loss coffee, how you are drinking balanced shot, how you are going to the garden, how you I don't know, if there is mistake and it's not so perfect, it's always much better. So if you are saying some story and you make their mistake while explaining about the products, and you say, for example, I don't know, some very small mistake is for people more interesting than be perfect. So nowadays on the social media, if you are perfect, it's boring. So you need to be a little bit like also mistaken. Then when I attract the people, I'm connecting with them with the cold messages. After cold messages, we are texting, we are building trust, and they are not joining, they are still following me and watching my stories. I'm posting like so much recognition of the team. I'm posting testimonials. I'm posting I'm traveling, something with my daughter. So always creating the same picture about me, about success, about company and that. And then the most important for me is the follow-up. And I always say, follow up people until they die, join, or block you. Okay. So that's very funny thing. But the people, this is now listen very carefully. People are joining between, the majority of the people are joining between 8 to 12 follow up. Okay. But your follow up doesn't need to be always like, did you decide to join? Or do you want the product finally? Or so now we can speak about the business, but your follow up is, hello, I seen you have been in Italy. I hope that you like the wine because I love Tuscany. This is follow-up. So do the follow-up very natural, that people want to speak with you. Because if you are talking in very nice way, they want to answer and they want to talk to you. If you are pushy and you always want to just close the business, then usually they will not answer you. And they will feel very bad energy from network marketing. So people are joining people. So you have to be very nice person. So they fall in love with you and they want to do business with you. Because there is nothing worse that you are pushy person and your only topic in all day is only test result. You know what I mean? Like it's fantastic to have it, but the test result, it needs to be packed in very nice, natural conversation. And then once you do it, you just duplicate it with your team or your customers. You can see here authenticity. That's video of my birthday. So you post something from the normal life. Consistency, you are always posting. I have some ideas. I don't know how much time I have. Storytelling, so you are always saying, how did you achieve the things? How the product helped to the people? How you are building the audience relationship, that's with my daughter, and leadership with team. So lessons I learned is that the growth takes time. So don't be sad if you have only 5 views or 1 like or 2 likes. It's really built step by step. Rejection is normal. So more rejection you receive, more close you are to the goal. So I know it's a very bad statistic, but imagine if you present your opportunity to 1,000 people, then minimally 1 will tell you yes. That's normal, yeah? That's a very high number. Usually it's from 100 to 1 say yes. But let's say in general, if you talk to 1,000 people, 1 will say yes for 1,000,000%. So that means how many people reject you, then you are closer and closer to the goal. And then consistency win when it's combined with a high quality, and your story matters. I don't know if I have time because I think it's
all your time, all the time
yes?
you want.
Can I continue? Yeah.
Yes, please.
Okay. So here is like what is very important, what you want to say, because you cannot focus on everything. Yeah. So it's very important what you want to build and what you want to attract, because you are doing different stories if you want to grow your team, if you want prospect to the business, if you want new customers, or for some special groups. So for example, if I want to motivate my team, I will do content which will motivate, so that I will do like let's say some motivational speech. I will do some advices, or I will show already my success which I have. If I want to prospect new business partners, then I will share my team members. Then I will talk about how people can change their lives. So you always need, and if I want to grow my customer base, of course, I talk a lot about the products. I post a lot of testimonials. I do many reviews, how the product tastes, what kind of flavors we have. So you also need to little bit think what will be your target. So it will be different if you want to grow customers, and it will be different if you want to just motivate your team or growing the team, or you want you are mother and you want to prospect to the people to the other mothers from kindergarten. So definitely you are going to be meeting them or posting something what is interesting for other mothers. And here is how you.
Ivan, excuse me.
Yes?
You're not sharing. Are you sharing something? Because it doesn't.
Oh yes, I'm sharing and not sharing. Sharing is caring. So let's go. Good.
Thank you.
Now you see?
Yes, we are.
Okay, so this was the previous slide. You can take picture if you are taking the pictures. I hope that yes. And then we are going to the next slide, where you have how to set up your profile on Facebook and Instagram. So what is very important to have clear profile picture. So no animals, no pets, no kids, no nothing. You really need to have clear profile picture with your own face, where people can relate to you. And it's very important is not changing the profile picture very often, because when the people are going to look for you, this is like your brand. Your profile picture is your brand, and you cannot be changing it very often. So I'm changing my profile picture maximum one time a year. That's maximum. Then you need to have also something in the bio. If you don't know what to post in the bio, you can talk with your ChatGPT or Grok or whatever and ask what would be the great bio for you. I have that I'm founder of Success Unity, team in 25 countries, building global leadership culture, and stable online income. That's my bio, and now I changed it, I think 4 months ago. And this one I did in very interesting way. So I took screenshot of my bio and asked ChatGPT, what do you think I can make it better? I can attract more people to join my team. And the ChatGPT give me ideas. And then I said also something to him, like, I don't know, I don't like that. I don't like that. I would like to attract more. And then the ChatGPT helped me to create amazing bio. And then it's also very, very important that you have the highlights, which are explaining, for example, product or business opportunity. I don't have this one because I'm building my profile a bit different. I want that people are attracted to the opportunity, so they will ask me what I'm doing. So on my profile, usually you cannot find much what products I'm selling. You can find it, but it's very hard. So I'm attracting in that way, so that people need to text me what I am doing. And that's the best way. And my highlights is only my travels. And then you also need to pin the best photos, the top 3. If you take screenshot of my presentation and you ask ChatGPT with a screenshot of your profile and ask how I can make my profile better, it's gonna give you amazing ideas. Okay, so important, connect your Instagram and Facebook, so you are doing the job one time directly on the 2 platforms. Then contacting people. This is core of my business, and I'm starting 20 to 30 new conversations a day. I can tell you that I had assistant. It was absolutely not working. The assistant was talking in my name. It was not working. I used 3 assistants, but not for this. So all the conversations on my social media I'm doing alone. I'm also daily texting 20 new people. And how I look for the people, it's very interesting. I will show you later. But here is also my follow-ups. So you can see on the picture in the left, I recruited Angelina. I text her 6th of March and close her 2nd of April. That was very easy follow up. But my first cold message was, I love Bielsko-Biała. So that's, for example, I love Madrid, sending you greetings. That was my cold message. That's how I started conversations. And then 1 month later, I close her as a distributor. And another one, my cold message was, hello, are you living in Spain? And I text her first time in 2024, and I close her 2 years later in 2026, where you can see she already posted the balance test. So I just want to tell you that the follow-up is core of the business, and the texting 20 to 30 people daily, it's a must if you want to grow business. Me personally, I recruited last year 91 people to my first line, and it's just because I'm using this system, always texting 20 to 30 new people. And you see, I'm not texting anything about the company. It needs to come very natural. And how I'm structuring my day. So 20% I'm a team leader for my team, which I already have. And the 80% is prospecting, conversations, and the new customers. So 80% is growing the team, and 20% is for the team, which I already have. Then you can take screenshots. I will not talk about this one. So we are a little bit faster, how we can work on Facebook. And also you can take how we can work on Instagram. So that's easy. And here, some story ideas, what you can post on your stories. And I'm doing this questionnaires twice a week. So for example, how much would you like to earn part-time? 500, 100. So doesn't matter what they click, doesn't matter the answer, but any answer is an answer. And anyone who click whatever, you need to text the person. I have idea how you can make 100. I have idea how you can make 2000, whatever. What would you do if you have more time and money? Travel, spend time, quit your job. So also doesn't matter what they click, we continue or starting the conversation. Okay. So anything what you do, any pool and any clicking stories, everyone who interact with you, you are directly in the inbox. And this is how you can find the people. I'm very good in recruiting from the different companies, and I put to Instagram, for example, only Forever Living Polska, Ecology Poland, Nuskin Poland, network marketing, work from home Poland, MLM Poland, because now I'm building Poland. So this is from month ago. So I'm looking, you just write this one to where we are looking for the people on Instagram. And once you click, you have never ending list of the people, and you can be continuously texting them. Here is the cold messages ideas. You can take also screenshot. So the worst message is, hi Lenka, I hope you don't mind reaching out. I've been observing your profile, blah, blah, blah. I'm currently building international project with Zinzino, test-based nutrition, strong customer base, subscription. Don't write never this. The great cold message is on the right. Hi, that restaurant looks amazing. What did you order there? Or whatever, quick question. Are you more focused on building team or personal sales? So just be clever, because if the people feel that you are interested about something about them, they answer. But if they feel you want to sell them something, they will not join. And here you see consistency is the key. And you can see this was just 2 months ago when Instagram showed me that I shared 25,000 stories. Okay. So if you think that you are sharing too much, remember Ivan, how he reached out the president with consistency and with everyday sharing 3, 4, 5 stories. If you go on my Instagram, if you just scan the QR code on the left, you will see that even today I'm sharing the stories, and in between there is always some recognition or something about the job. And here, if you want to grow, Miriam, I'm done in 4 minutes. If you want to grow, here the best is to do at least 3 to 5 posts. And here, if you want 10,000 a month, this is your posting schedule, which you should have. And if you are going to do this for 6 months, I guarantee you that you're going to have 10,000 a month. So you need to do one collaboration per week. That means, for example, you and Miriam post photo together, or you and your downline do, I don't know, some funny TikTok, or at least even photo is fine. Second, 20 to 40 DMs per day. So start 20 to 40 new conversation a day. Call to action twice per week. That means you write a pool or something, what I was explaining before. Stories, 1 to 4 stories per day. That's amazing. Carousel is 1 per week. That means multiple photos in one post. Photo post, 2 to 4 per week. And reels, 1 per day. I know it's hard, but I believe that if you want to make 10,000 a month, that's a freedom, and nothing builds easy can't list, you know. So for me, this is not about social media, but this is about life which you can create thanks to social media. So consistency, vision, and action. I hope that you got some inspiration from this. And if you will have some additional questions or whatever, I'm here, and hope that you enjoy. And if something, you can always ask me or Miriam, and we can discuss the things, because as we spoke with Miriam previously, we want to keep the good work ethic between the cross lines, because if we are working together as a team in Zinzino, then we can build it up much bigger. Thank you very much, Miriam.
Thank you so much. Really, I learned a lot. I took a lot of pictures. We got everything recorded directly in YouTube and then in another way. So people are going to be able to see it again in French, in Spanish, and in English. So we're going to learn a lot from what you just told us. You're a great inspiration, Ivan. It was a pleasure spending some days with you and knowing you better. And that's the type of leaders we want to have in Zinzino. So thank you so much for being with us. And you can count on us for anything you need. And I tell you, we're going to get on with this. That's for sure. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, guys. Bye-bye. Enjoy. Thank you,
Bye-bye.
Miriam.
Thank you very
Bye-bye.
much. Bye.
Let's get it.
Entre risas y heridas la vida se canta. Con un trago en la mano la pena se aguanta. Hoy brindo por todo, lo bueno y lo malo, por cada caída que me hizo más sabio, por noches sin sueño, por días de gloria. La vida me enseña su propia memoria. Un vaso en la mesa, amigos sinceros. El tiempo vuela pero el alma primero.
Un camino que quieras dar un paso al lado y decir, no, yo quiero otra cosa, yo quiero hacer algo más.
Sigo el camino, la fe me acompaña en cada destino, en parecer un mindset.
Cuando quieras, como quieras, donde quieras.
Derecho, brindemos la vida, con risas, con llanto, por sueños que siguen.
2 años me volví a enamorar, pero de la industria de Zinzino.
Cada herida cura, el alma se adueña, brindemos la vida por lo que vendrá, aunque pese el mundo.
Hay como mínimo para ganar el paso 2, un punto.
Al final del todo, juntos a brindar, levanto mi copa.
¿Creen que pueden cambiar ellos su vida?
Por nuevos sabores, por calles de piedra que guardan sudores y por ilusiones que nunca se esconden. Ranchera en la radio, fiesta encendida. Colombia me inspira, me apuesta a la vida. Aprendí que el lujo no compra destino.
Yo siempre trabaja un año como nadie quiere para vivir el resto de la vida como nadie puede.
Me dieron la voz y la piel, un mapa de sueños pintado.
And listening to the teaching and the training, and new leaders are coming on board.
La gloria se brinda, brindemos la vida.
Nos vamos a decir muchas últimas días.
Por lo tanto, el tiempo no vuelve, pero siempre enseña. Cada herida cura, el alma se adueña. Brindemos la vida por lo que vendrá. Aunque pese el mundo, mi voz sonará. Con fuerza y con fe, sigo mi andar. Al final del todo, juntos a brindar.
Correcto, la compañía cortó para cambiar su vida. ¿Les parece bien? ¿Sí? ¿Me van a ayudar y a todos los...
Manos callosas, la frente en sudor, pero nunca faltó.
Primero lo hayáis integrado vosotros.
Y rastro de historia, ancestros que hicieron caminos de gloria. Y aunque el dinero me
Y cuando tú sientes, conectas con la gente.
que me pierda, no soy intocable, no soy de hierro. También
Nos vamos a conquistar el mundo.
cada lágrima se vuelve canción y en cada palabra renace. La vida con risas, con llanto, por sueños que siguen, por todo lo tanto. El tiempo no vuelve, pero siempre enseña. Cada herida cura, el alma se adueña. Brindemos la vida por lo que vendrá. Aunque pese el mundo, mi voz sonará con fuerza y con fe.
Voy a compartir algo que cambió mi vida.
Al final del todo.
Y les ha explicado que hay que remar todos en la misma dirección.
Agradezco a Dios todo lo que me ha dado, por cada victoria, por cada fracaso.
J'ai appris des équations préécrites para poder llegar a ese sueño de peace.
Tormenta pasa, después llega calma. Real Billionaires Club, brindando sincero. No todo es riqueza, también lo austero. Si mañana muero.
Y estoy seguro que España va a ser uno de los países más grandes de Sensing.
La vida me inspira, por ella brindamos en cada mentira. Aunque el destino me juegue su trampa, sigo cantando, mi copa levanta. Que el tiempo no frene, que siga el camino, que el alma resista, que nunca termine. Risas y penas se beben igual. La vida es un tango, la vida es brutal. Pero entre sombras brilla la salida y al final